Alright guys, we've got Little Shop of Horrors, the director's cut on Blu-ray this week on DVD Deep Dive. Alright guys, welcome to this episode of DVD Deep Dive. I am Anthony, this is Collectors Entertainment Network, and this week we're going to take a look at Little Shop of Horrors, the director's cut on Blu-ray. What a cool set. But before we get into that, guys, I'd like to ask you, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Please comment down below. Let me know your memories of Little Shop of Horrors. Please share this video with anyone you think may like it as well. And go ahead and give this video a like because that helps a lot too. And also go on over to Facebook and like the Collectors Entertainment Network Facebook page. I've got updates over there. And plus I post whenever I've got a new video. So if you don't see it on YouTube, you might see it over there. All right, let's get into this right now. Little Shop of Horrors. The director's cut. There's a long story with that, but here, let's get the front. And here is your back. I want it to be washed out. Let's see if you can see all of that. This has a, like, it's like stuck on. Let me see if I can, because it is a little different, and I don't want to do too much. But you can see it's a little different actually on the back. It's getting washed out, but there you go. All right, so the director's cut. Let's take a look. First, we've got a hype sticker. Includes the newly restored 20-minute alternate ending. Now, if anyone knows Little Shop of Horrors, it was originally a movie, and then they made a stage musical based on that movie. And that ending is way different than the movie ending. But they actually originally shot an ending more true to the stage production, and test audiences hated the ending, so they went back because it was a downer. So they went back and they reshot the ending so the good guys win in the end. But there is the hype sticker, and here is, look at that, look at this. That's the first page. It's glossy. Look at that, shiny. You got page 1 there. Of course, Little Shop of Horrors, the director's cut, and a history of the story right there. There is more of that with pictures, of course, from the movie. The making of a cult classic. And of course, I don't know if you guys know this, but Frank Oz, as in from the Muppets and Sesame Street and Yoda, that's who directed this movie. All these pictures are really cool because they're like glossy on, like the text is on like a matted look, but the pictures are glossy. If you could see that. So it's pretty cool. Got papers falling out here. What's this? Oh, here's a letter from Frank Oz. Alright, hopefully that focuses a little bit for you if you wanted to read. Of course, my fingers are in the way. But there you go. That's the letter. Put that aside so it doesn't fall out. Okay, where were we? We're on the making of a cult classic. Alright, so the next page right there. Pretty good. Now, of course, I hope you all have at least seen the original movie version. All I ever wanted was you and a sweet little house. That, of course, is Audrey. Casting, the director, and his players. Now, Ellen Greene was actually from the stage production, the original stage production, because who else could play Audrey but her? She was absolutely perfect for that role. You were never going to find anyone better. I don't know who originally played Seymour, but it wasn't Rick Moranis on stage. He was cast for the movie version. I wonder how the guy who played Seymour thought of it when Ellen Greene got the job, but he did not. Sorry. There you go. There are the backup singers. There, of course, is Steve Martin and John Candy. There's Christopher Guest from, Spinal Tap. And, of course, here that Jim Belushi. And, of course, Mr. Mushnick. I don't remember his name. What's Mr. Mushnick's name? Do you guys know? Actually, I can look it up. Let me know in the comments below. What's Mr. Mushnick, the actor's name? All right, here we go. What do we got? What is it you want? What is it you need? Of course, there he is when he's first learning that he, the Audrey 2, as he names it, he needs blood and then humans. The director's cut ending. See, as you see the plants take over the world, that is the original ending. But you guys have to see it. If you've never seen this director's cut, you have to see the original ending. See, it's not even this. The hype sticker says the alternate ending. It's the original ending. Feed Me Seymour. Of course, that was a huge song from it. And there we go. Here we're getting into the cast. We've got Rick Moranis. Of course. Oh, we'll find out who Mushnick is then, right? Ellen Greene as Audrey. Of course, Steve Martin as the dentist. We've got, Frank Oz, the director. Maybe it doesn't get into Mr. Mushnick, because there's the cast, and now we're into the director. And trivia. It's got some trivia questions, or just trivia, like it tells you. Yeah, just little things about the movie. And of course, here's the back. That's nothing in particular special. And then there you go. There's Audrey and the dentist, Dr. Oren Scrivello, DDS. Here, of course, is the disc. And what is behind the disc? There you go. It's Audrey 2 right there. So, guys, again, let me know in the comments below if you've seen this, if you've never seen this, because if you've never seen it, you gotta see it. Especially if you've seen the original. Now, if you've never seen any Little Shop of Horrors, I don't know which one to watch first. I mean, there's the one that everybody knows. That's the original ending. Well, I mean, that's the alternate ending, but I mean, that's the theatrical ending. And then there's this one, which is the true to the original story and the original ending. So, if you have never watched them before, I don't know, maybe watch the director's cut. And then you can, and then know that that's the story. And then go and see what, this little sort of offshoot of what it actually was in the theaters for so many people. But you would actually have a first experience of seeing it the way it should have been seen. But anyway, or you could go back and see it the way everyone else saw it, watch the original ending, the theatrical ending, and then go back and watch the original ending, which has finally been restored. But I cannot suggest this enough. I love this movie. I love the stage show. I did the stage show when I was in high school, so I love it. I love the music from it. The stage show has some even better songs that are not in the movie, but that always happens when you take something from the stage and move it to movie. Things change because the way things translate on stage is different than the way things translate on screen, and sometimes there's time constraints, and I think sometimes in a movie you have to, sometimes you have to slow things up and speed things up, and you just have different pacing than on stage, so it can change the way the movie is. But most of the songs are intact as they were on stage. But cannot recommend it enough. Guys, get this, see it, tell me what you think in the comments below. Again, guys, I'd like to ask you to please subscribe, please comment, please share, please like, and go on over to Facebook and like the Collectors Entertainment Network Facebook page. And like I said, there are updates over there, and you'll know when I post a video. If you don't check it out on YouTube, you'll see it posted over there every time I post a video. I put an update over there. All right, that's going to do it for this episode of DVD Deep Dive. And until next time, guys, have a good one.